How's it going, Tonka? Obviously, a lot of questions about the defense after the Florida game. Just what have you guys been working on? Is there a drastic change in scheme coming? Just what has Clayton's message been to you?
Well, one of the main things right now, we trying to stay together. It was a hard-fought battle. Teams, we know we need to do better, and that's what we go out each day, and we're trying to prove that get better, tackle better, everything.
Coach Beamer talked about not feeling like the mentality was right when they were calling pressures on Saturday. Just what did that feel like on the field? Like, were you guys aware of that, and kind of what is the process of trying to correct something like that?
Well, the coaches say start like knowing exactly what it is. So like knowing the difference between a pressure and a blitz. Sometimes you hesitate because things you see like play action, things like that. So learning like sometimes you don't need to hesitate, just keep going, things like that.
Beamer also talked about after the game saying it's important how you respond to this adversity like this. What have you seen these last couple of practices from the defensive unit and how you respond to that game, knowing there's some big games coming up here?
Well, today we practiced like there was a chip on your shoulder, we practiced hard, we was hitting, flying, and we trying to something to prove.
Tonka, we've heard, whether it be Shane, whether it be Clayton, talking about a lot of things are fixable, and I think a lot of people on the outside looking in, they just feel like that's something, it's cliche to say, but from an execution standpoint as a player, going back and being able to watch the tape, not just from this past weekend, but for the last couple of weeks, how much of it is correctable, how much of it is fixable, and how much does it motivate you knowing that it's stuff that just comes down to execution?
Yeah, it does get a little frustrating knowing that it's us. But, just watching the film, you do see that things like one person out of your gap and things like that, we can prevent those big plays from happening. So just trying to get the step on those.
Tonka, thanks for coming. What sticks out in your mind about last year's game against Missouri? And from what you've looked at on tape, what are your observations about their offense?
They're a great team. Perimeter, a lot of perimeter. They got good backs, good quarterbacks. They got good everything, good O-line. You just compete. Like, they like to compete, we like to compete. It's going to be a war.
Last year's game?
Yes, sir.
What did you think about that?
It was a good game. It was some plays we had to get better, some big stops we should have got, but.
Dumb question, but in Coach White's defense, like what is the difference between a pressure and a blitz, and what did you see on film in the execution of both of those?
Blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback as fast as you can. You sending more than what they're blocking, and like pressure is just you sending. They can be blocking the same, but like you're trying to get pressure in the quarterback face, and just like hesitant, like blitzes. Everybody want blitz mentality, trying to get to the quarterback as fast as you can.
We saw Vershawn obviously playing right tackle after he played center for the first 5 games. What, for him specifically, what allows him to be able to be good enough to play, center than play a totally different position due to how?
I think Vershawn very versatile. We all came in together. When I first met him, he was a tackle, so it wasn't that really new to me. It's just going back to his old spot. But I feel like he has a good enough feet and everything to play that spot.